boosting your business savvy.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Welcome back to the Daily Grind. It is me again, Daanyaal Matthews. This is, of course, the hour where we interview a business from the community, anyone, everywhere. It doesn't matter what business you have, we will get you on the show. And tonight, we have on Butler Bros. And to my left, if you are watching the live stream, as you know, every episode of the Daily Grind is live streamed, is none other than Aashiq Samaai, co-founder of Butler Bros. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh to you. Aashiq, how are you doing?
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Alhamdulillah. How are you doing, Mr. Matthews?
I'll tell you this, today has been absolute. I can't get with the weather, man. I'm not going to lie to you, this weather, I can't get with it. One day, there's no wind, right? Sun is out blaring. I was in Worcester over the weekend for Voice of the Cape with the roadshow. And I tell you, the weather is miserable. I asked the lady at Worcester, is this your usual weather? Because I'm not from these kind of places. She tells me, no, you should come in summer. This is just, I think, spring. And I'm thinking to myself, are you serious? No, Daanyaal Matthews doesn't do this weather because I live there in Strandfontein. But Mr. Samaai, we got you on because you are the co-founder of Butler Bros. But for those out there that don't really know what Butler Bros do, inform them.
Okay, so Butler Bros is a deep cleaning service. I am the co-founder of Butler Bros. My brother is the founder, Wahid Samaai. He is the founder of Butler Bros. So the way Butler Bros actually started, Mr. Matthews, I'm going to go deep into detail.
Don't call me Mr. Matthews, man. It's too formal. You're older than me. Don't call me Mr. Matthews. Just say Daanyaal. Just
Daanyaal.
Okay, good.
So I used to work on sea, and going away was a bit tough, leaving my family behind. So I was actually begging my brother to find out, because he is a businessman. I was begging him, pleading him to get something for me to do at home so that I can be at home with my family. Then we were discussing it. Weeks went past, and then he just took a walk into cash converters one day, and he saw this deep cleaning machine, and he bought it. And then he was like deep cleaning at home, doing this, doing that. And then he came up with an idea of starting this business, actually bringing it to the community. Because, you know, our younger days, our mothers used to wash everything by hand.
Yeah.
La parang ko no.
Don't remind me of the day before La parang.
You must now wash the lounge suite.
Yes.
You must wash the lounge suite now. We took all that into consideration and said, why don't we bring this to the community? So that's where we came up with the idea of starting Butler Bros for the community, helping out those who has to clean that lounge suite, helping them out, saving lives, basically.
No. I can only imagine. Anybody that has ever grown up in a Muslim household knows that the day before La Barang is an absolute nightmare. Alhamdulillah, I work at Voice of the Cape, so sometimes I'm not at home. MashaAllah, shukran to Voice of the Cape. I hope my mother's not listening. My brother always asks me, "But I can't come to work with you." I'm like, no.
You must go clean.
Yeah, you must go clean. So now your brother got the machine, he got up with the idea, and now you guys run with it. But this isn't your main gig, right?
No, it's not. I am actually in corporate, but part-time I am doing the business. On a weekend I'm availing myself to the business, but during the week my brother's running with the business. He's doing call-outs like to various areas. We do call-outs like to basically anywhere
Across the Cape.
Yes.
Okay, that's fantastic. Now I have another question here. No? So your brother just went in, he got this machine, he started doing it at home, right, to clean the house or whatever. And then you guys had the idea, okay, we should just do this for the community, we should just start our own thing. But you guys must obviously aren't that knowledgeable on the industry as a whole. So when you began, there must have been some kind of hiccup. So was it all good and merry in the beginning?
No. You know, with all businesses, it has its tough times, like where you make a mess on a job. You make a mess on a job, but obviously you're going to learn from that mistakes that you are doing. We made a few mistakes. But we learned from it. Also, one of our challenges when starting also, we competing actually with a lot of bigger companies that has been in the industry for about 40 years, 30 years, 60 years. So we now have to compete with them. But the thing that helped us the most is social media, which is TikTok.
Oh, okay.
TikTok brought us to where we are today. So yeah, TikTok. Thank you, TikTok.
No, that's quite. So basically, that's actually quite interesting. So you just like, so all the other businesses that have been here for like decades, they probably have customers out the wazoo from way back when.
Yes.
But it's important to know that, you know, tell the people, you know, we also started from nothing. You know, we made our mistakes in the beginning, but alhamdulillah, you keep
Yes,
going.
you keep
But I also
going.
wanted to know, like, how do you motivate yourself to keep going? You had a job before where you were on the ship and you probably were away from sea for months on
Yes,
end,
yes,
and now
yes,
you're
yes.
back here. I just wanted to know, how do you keep going with that mentality? You know, I'm gonna wake up. I'm gonna keep going.
One word: family. Family, responsibilities. It's everything that keeps you going, basically. And you know, having that support structure at home that motivates you to keep on doing, to succeed. So basically, just a support structure. If you have that, you can go far.
No, that's amazing, because the beautiful thing about what you're doing is, it's not uncommon, but it also is uncommon, is you're working with your brother. And I already
It's fun.
know.
It's fun.
It's fun to work with your brother. No scaling, no arguing.
No scaling, no, making jokes most of the time, throwing each other wet with water, sponsors.
No, that's wonderful, because you know everybody, you know, the stigma in our community of working with family, money and family don't mix. But I love that when people come onto the show, then they talk about, you know, I actually work with my family quite well. You know, my family is my support structure, and you've mentioned that your family keeps you motivated.
Yes,
your family,
yes, I know.
and you get up every day and you go out for them. Now, I wanted to ask in relation to again your beginnings, right? Because you've only operated for how long now?
A year.
A year. So in the beginning, again, your brother got the machine. You guys started off. I wanted to know, so when you started with the social media, how did you actually begin with that? Because I know there are people out there that are probably wondering, yo, how do I get with the social media? How do I broadcast my business out there?
Okay, so to help him out there, just to help him out, I actually had a TikTok account where I used to post like being on sea. I used to post of where I'm sailing to. So I built like viewers, basically followers. I built followers. Then I just transformed that account into the Butler Bros account.
Oh, okay. So you just did your own personal thing. Just showed the
Yes.
people, hey, yeah, I'm at sea.
Yes,
I'm at
and
sea.
once I had the follows,
Yeah.
I transferred it into a business.
Okay. Because I know a lot of people out there, but that's very, very smart actually. not only that, but also the fact that, you know, you recognize, hey, I can't compete with these businesses. They are here 40 years, and you're trying to convince someone to let go of the person that they trusted for like
Yes,
decades, or the people that have existed in the industry for decades. It's very, very, very hard. But you guys are starting small. You're building yourself up, and
Yes,
you're using
yes.
social media as a means of
That's the way
broadcasting.
life is going now. Social media is everything. So if we put on one post like about the job that we did, a lot of messages will come through for more jobs.
Yes.
Because they saw that video now. They want to be in the video as well.
No, that's great. If anybody's wondering if you've heard the name Butler Bros on our airwaves before, I believe Aashiq has been on the Voice of the Cape before, but also Butler Bros were one of the sponsors of the Voice of the Cape PhD event, and they cleaned our carpets. And I must tell you, ladies and gentlemen, we were in the weeds with those carpets. 100%. We did not know how to clean that stuff. And actually, that gets me to my other question. When you began, you obviously had the machine, and you guys probably upgraded from there. And I wanted to know, when you first began, obviously, from my perspective, from a guy that knows absolutely nothing, I would have just assumed, okay, this one machine is magic, it can clean everything. But I'm pretty sure that
don't work that way, and we learned it the hard way.
Really? So different materials require different techniques. Is that
Different techniques, different brushes, different styles of the way you're brushing, different chemicals. It's a whole lot of different that you need to go through. But you obviously learn as time goes on. You learn all these things.
You learn and you learn and you learn, and that's a very important message. Unfortunately, Aashiq, like I told you before we started, in a flash,
Yes,
the 10
time
minutes
goes.
is gone. And with that, we have to go for some commercial news. When we return, it's more of the Daily Grind on Voice of the Cape and on Facebook and YouTube. So stay tuned.
The Voice of the Cape, 91.3 FM stereo.
Your health is your wealth, and at To Your Health, we provide our clients with professional and clinical health services. We stock a wide range of health products, so whatever your health issue, we have the natural product for you. At To Your Health, we also do live blood analysis, which helps to enhance and improve your health. We pride ourselves with excellent and competitive prices for quality natural products. Phone us today for a free consultation with Ashraf Bandika on 021 671 2469. We are conveniently situated at Kenilworth Centre and open 7 days a week.
Islamia College, with its wide-ranging facilities and history of successes in academics, arts, sports, humanities, and technology. From pre-primary to matric, Islamia College is indeed the school for personal growth, individual development, and outstanding achievement. Academic specialist, state legislator, business consultant, architect, engineer, ulama, neurosurgeon, IT specialist. The community is proud of Islamia College graduates. Visit islamiacollege.co.za or 409 Imam Haroon Road, Lansdowne, South Africa. Islamia College, dedicated to the pursuit of academic excellence and beyond.
It's back. The DSTV Cake Knit and Key Mitchell's Plain Festival in association with the Plainsmen takes place from Friday the 2nd to Sunday the 4th of December at the Westridge Gardens. 3 days of non-stop family entertainment, more than 100 food, fashion, toys, gadgets and other exciting stalls and exhibitions. A huge military display, breathtaking carnival rides and so much more. Buy your tickets now at CompuTicket, ShopRite and Checkers and avoid the long queues. Plus, you could win thousands of rands in cash and prizes. Proudly sponsored by Vuma, Western Cape Government, City of Cape Town, Bright's Hardware, Coca-Cola Penbiv, Albany Bakeries, Dairy Maid, Cape Town TV, Pam Golding Properties, and Digital Express.
Chicken Lick and Athlone stock a wide variety of chicken to suit your taste buds. Soulfire original fried chicken, burgers, fries, shakes and our famous hot wings. And don't forget to ask about our secret menu. Yes, all at Chicken Lick and Athlone, corner of Klipfontein and Carney Road, Rylands. Phone and collect on 021 633 2908. Also available on Uber Eats and Mr. D. Chicken Lick and Athlone. We will rock your soul. Please note we are open during load shedding.
Live from Cape Town, this is the Voice of the Cape, 91.3 FM.
The Daily Grind. Boosting your business savvy.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Welcome back to the Daily Grind. Before the break, we were talking to Aashiq Samaai. He hasn't left us. He's still here. And before the break, he was telling us how he's saving lives, saving souls, saving the little kids out there who have to wake up early in the morning, clean the house, get out the vacuum. You know, he's doing all that work for you. Now, Aashiq, before the break, we were talking about different materials, and you mentioned how in the beginning you guys mess up a little bit here and there.
Yes.
You know, you were learning your craft, and now you guys have established yourself. You have a better understanding of what you do. And actually, before we even started the show, I asked you what you actually do. So why don't you enlighten the people in regards to the services you offer, and also the types of materials that you also are experts in.
Okay, so the services that we provide would be we cleaning vehicles. That will be your car seats, your car carpets, the roof linings, panels, basically the full house of a car.
Okay.
And then we have our lounge suites, carpets as well. Anything that is material, we can clean.
Oh, okay.
But our main thing that we clean is mattresses.
Ah.
Yeah, that's the big one.
Yeah, but and actually before we even started the show, and I was asking a couple of questions just to understand exactly how the business operates, because of course I did my research and I went onto Facebook and I saw what they did, but I wanted to know from Aashiq himself exactly what he did and why he did it. And you mentioned something very interesting about the mattresses and the reason why people always call you up for mattresses more than anything else. Can you tell people? Aashiq his own story about it.
You know, if you are a family man,
Yes.
you have a little one, it's guaranteed that you're going to have to call us because we know what baby do. We know what baby do. So yeah, it's guaranteed that you're going to have to call us. We will sort it out for you. We don't talk out of the bed. So yeah.
No, that's great because, as you know, probably, because Aashiq is speaking from experience as a family man. So he's not messing around. He knows exactly what he's talking about. He knows what the baby does. He knows what everybody does. And as you know, the price of mattresses these days is you have to sacrifice your soul for some of them, eh?
Oh my God, yo. I bought a mattress recently out of the store and I paid like 1,800 rand and I was like sweating till in my neck. My neck was warm because 1,800 rand for a single mattress, and I just thought to myself, okay, this is an investment. I'm gonna put it one side. So that's why I say don't buy a new mattress, rather call us, we will make it brand new second hand.
Exactly, because another issue also with buying second-hand mattresses, which is why people also don't like to do it, is because you never know what has been on that mattress. You never know what's circulating, what that baby's done to the mattress, and repurposing it is always a valuable thing. But with mattresses, you can't just go to a lot and get a second-hand one, can you?
No. It doesn't work that way because a lot of things happen on a mattress and we don't have to go there. We don't have to go there.
The people out there know.
They know. Yes, they know. So yeah, it's best if you call us. We will clean it for you. Don't get the new mattress. We will clean it for you for a reasonable price, and we will have it sorted for you.
Definitely reasonable because, as you mentioned earlier, those companies that are operating for 40, 50, 60 years, they are established, and because they're established, they offer a certain price, a price that will probably make 1,800 rand look like Mickey Mouse money, and you will probably have to pay another part of your soul, not only to get that mattress cleaned, but also to pay them to do the service. And with you guys can do a full Ramadan Eid package there, where you guys come in, clean the whole house.
The whole house.
No, mommy, don't have to complain at night. Nah, you guys didn't do it right here. Look at that spot there. If Aashiq's on the job, he's gonna get it done for you, isn't he?
That's correct. 100%.
And you guys operate, of course, in the entire area of the Cape Flats.
Yes.
And you guys know the area well.
We know the area very well. So around everywhere, you will also see Butler Bros.
We have 808 8080 asking in regards to if they have a queen size bed or queen size mattress, how much would it then cost for like cleaning of that kind of mattress?
Queen size, king size, double. The cost will be 300 rand for labor, and a call out fee, it's a standard price of 100 rand.
So it's roughly 400 rand.
Yes, that's correct.
No, that's very if it comes to a queen size bed costing 400 rand for you to repurpose it, or the queen size is probably gonna pay what, 5 grand or upwards just to get that thing clean. But now, Aashiq, while we were on the break, I told you I'm gonna ask you a question, and I told you I'm not gonna tell you what the question is, and that's because the question I'm about to ask is a question I ask every single guest, and I never know what I'm gonna ask. And that question is, of course, where do you see yourself in the future? Now, usually I ask this in regards to how long you've operated, and since you've operated for a year and you've learned your trade, you've made a name for yourself on social media. I want to know, where do you see yourself, let's say, in the next year, inshallah?
I don't really think of the next year. I always think 10 years, 5 years in advance.
Okay, since you want to go 10 years, let's go 10 years. Let's go 10 years.
I think of leaving a legacy behind for my son, where he can grow up and take over the business, and he can leave the legacy for his son. So I'm thinking actually to leave everything for my son, my brother's son, and they can carry on the legacy.
So just becoming a family brand throughout. Until the end of time.
Yes.
No, that's wonderful, because that means that not only are you thinking about how you're going to compete with those other big businesses, but you're also securing a legacy for your child, which is most important. I mean, every child wonders, what am I going to do with my child when he's older? And having a business set up that even if your child, even if he's not academically smart, but he's probably a genius, then at least there is something, that supports the family throughout. Is wonderful. And that's actually the reason why I always love getting community businesses on, is because when you support the community business, you're not just supporting one individual, you're supporting a family, you're supporting not only the immediate family, supporting the uncles. Everyone benefits in the community when you support the local businesses. And 8080 is actually just coming on here for full quotation, looking for all the prices. Okay, so 80, I'm not going to go through all of this, but 8080 is asking in regards to first of all, what are your pricings for lounge suites, and also for one or two, I think a one or two-seater car. I mean, if I'm not mistaken, they just basically want to know how much it's gonna be, essentially, in the quotation department.
For lounge suites, we usually work on per seat. So if you have a two-seater, it will be 300 Rand plus the 100 Rand standard call-out fee. And for a two-seater car, we never really found a two-seater car before. But obviously, we will be able to work something out for you.
No, that's definitely, again, it's preferable to have that rather than waking up your child at 5 in the morning. And I'm obviously not trying to say anything, Mommy. I'm not trying to mention any bad memories that I have. My memories of cleaning the house have always been absolutely fantastic. I have to say my bad. I have to go home after this. But that's always way better because you can trust the business. You know, you can hold the business to account because you're paying money. So you know that, okay, wait, if Aashiq didn't do this one spot, I'm going to tell Aashiq he's going to do that spot. And I know that you guys take pride in your work.
Definitely.
I mean, you've done this for a year. When you're doing something for a year, you have to take pride in it. You have to be passionate about what you're doing. And you're not only doing this one job, you have another job on the side, on a main job and this job, and you're trying to support your children. So this is actually a business that is not only for you, it's also for your family that motivates you, right?
Yes, that's correct. And in terms of growth as well, like you asked the question, where do I see myself in the future? I picture the business being one of the top businesses, working in hotels.
Oh, wow.
That's where I picture the business being. Also, with that coming, you creating jobs for the community as well.
Indeed, because you guys only employ from the community.
That's correct.
You guys aren't going out and looking for other people outside of the community. You guys aren't looking for professionals. You guys are out here trying to basically uplift individuals in your community. The people that you know, of course, your friends, getting them a job. Because in this day and age, everybody's struggling. Every individual out there is struggling, especially in the Cape Flats. And we all know that everybody can get a little bit of extra money. They need a little bit extra, not just to go through. Because at this day and age, 1 Rand makes a difference.
Yes.
1 Rand makes a difference.
Definitely.
Yes, and we have here another question from 1345. I'm going to get into that right now. So, Aashiq, there are people out there that are probably wondering now, hey, how can I get in touch with Aashiq and not having to pay 1,800 Rand for a bed? We'll have to pay 400 Rand. How can they get in contact with you? How can they get in touch?
We have a Facebook page where you can actually follow us on, which will be Butler Bros. We have a TikTok page and an Instagram page, which is Butler Bros as well.
Yes.
And then our contact details, my brother's number would be 081
Yes.
825
Yes.
4444. My contact number would be 064 321 9307.
Okay, and the email address is?
Aashiq Samaai 73@gmail.com.
Okay, if you didn't catch any of that, if you want all those details, I recommend to you, go onto Facebook, go onto YouTube, go into the comments, or go onto the post description, and you will see all the details there. I will make it available immediately after this interview. Now, Aashiq, we're actually running out of time, eh? It's kind of amazing because I know before you were a little bit worried, hey, how long is it going to take? Can I make it through the whole thing? But I mean, you've been at sea for months on end. This should be like nothing to you. But of course, your business, deep cleaning and everything, I make to eye, goes from strength to strength. Not only for your sake, but also for the sake of your family, as you mentioned, your child and your grandchildren that you will have, inshallah, ameen, and your great-grandchildren. And, you know, all the way down the line until you just can't forget what kind of great it is anymore. But I find it absolutely enlightening because you, like, everybody comes in here, of course, they come here for the community, but you've made it very important that the first thing when I asked you what motivates you was family. You mentioned that it's your little baby out there, it's your wife. It's trying to take care of them and trying to make sure that you leave something behind. And you become one of those big businesses that work at the hotels. And that's where all the money is, isn't it?
That's where it is. That's where we want to be.
Of course.
I hope they're listening.
I'm sure they are. But I also know that, you will get there. I mean, 1 year ago, I don't think you could have imagined that you'd be here today.
Yes.
And, I know that in every business, you guys struggle. Some days you have no sales, some weeks no sales. But alhamdulillah, you guys are here today. And I'm pretty sure you'll go further, I may even ring you up to save the lives of my brothers, because I'm pretty sure they're listening right now, and they're probably going to be sending me a message, or when I get home, they're going to be asking me for the number, probably going to ask to pull in money together, because whoa, I tell you, ladies and gentlemen, the Eid package in itself is a bargain, because what is it again? It's 300 or rather 400 with all the additional stuff will only make it to be about 1.2 to 1.5k.
Yeah, we will work it out.
We will work it out.
Message us. We will work it out. We will give you a good quote.
Okay, yeah, that's Oh yes, okay. So apparently we had a request to re-announce the number there. It seems like people actually just want to get a lot in touch with you. So Alhamdulillah. So just give it out to the people again.
Okay, so Wahid's number would be 081-825-4444. My number would be 064-321-9307.
Indeed, and that gets you in touch with Butler Bros, and Butler Bros, of course, will sort you out. Aashiq knows. No, honestly, it's always wonderful having local businesses on. It's always wonderful having family men on, because that's the most important thing, isn't it? The family is the backbone of our community. If the family degrades, then a community degrades, and you doing it for the family is always uplifting. I mean, you're waking yourself up to do these jobs. You're working 9 to 5 through the week, and then on the weekend you're doing these kind of jobs, and your brother's helping you. That's the best part.
Yes.
I'm pretty sure for you the best part is actually working with your brother, isn't it?
Spending time with my brother, having fun on the job.
No, that's the most important thing, because you never want to go to work and have it being a stressful environment. But also, I can tell from your persona and how joyous you are here that when you're cleaning, I must say, you're the first person that has talked about cleaning in my lifetime that has been like,
I got excited.
Yes, I could never. Mommy tell me get out of bed. I still hate vacuum cleaners. Oh my word, no. That's insane. But I think we're gonna have to go now. We are gonna have to almost end the show. And with that, Aashiq, I want to say to you, shukran for coming on board. Shukran for helping us at PhD, saving our lives. Because I tell you, we needed you then, and you came through and you pulled through and you saved our lives, and I'm pretty sure that you're going to be saving many more out there.
Many more lives. Listen guys.
Aashiq's really selling it here, ladies and gentlemen, and I recommend that you support him, because again, as I said previously, when you support a local business, you don't only support the individual. You support the individual's wife, you support the individual's child, and you also support the legacy of their name going forward. And Aashiq has made it very clear he's doing this for his family. He's waking up early on a Saturday morning to go clean for his family, and he's struggling for his family. So I really appeal to every single listener out there. Assist Aashiq. Call him out. I mean, what are you going to lose? Do you want to be waking up? Do you want to do the cleaning before Eid? I don't think you do.
I don't want to. They don't want to.
Do you want to be scowled out by your wife because the carpet wasn't vacuumed properly? No, you don't. And Aashiq is a person to get in contact with, and his details will be down below. So Aashiq, shukran for coming on board. I say to you, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. To everybody watching, to everybody listening on 91.3 FM, to everybody, of course, tuning in on our Facebook and YouTube platforms, I bid you also an Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. If you'd like to come on the Daily Grind, if you'd like to get in touch, if you'd like to be like Aashiq over here, sitting next to me on the live stream and doing something wonderful and talking about your business, all you have to do is send through your information to info@vocfm.co.za or to our WhatsApp line at 0829 913 913 with the hashtag Daily Grind. And I will get in touch with you. If I don't get in touch with you, Najma will ensure that I get in touch with you, because she is on top of it. But with that, next week is another episode of the Daily Grind, so stay tuned for that. But with that, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
The Daily Grind. Boosting your business savvy.